What's up, everybody? Welcome to MTGV Crime Podcast. Today, we're going to be talking about Javion, a few updates that just came in, well, recently came in. So, let me tell y'all, let me get right into it. Shout out to everybody in the building. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not. Hit the thumbs up right now if you are in the building. And if you hear on the replay, be sure to subscribe. So look, y'all, I don't have a whole lot of time. But one of the things that I'm noticing is that there's a picture circulating. There is a picture circulating, and I'm going to pull that up right here. Okay, so what is being said is that this picture was taken this night before Javion, which would have been the day that he allegedly unalived himself, right? There were some cops in the area, and just look like where I have the little pointing out things where the red squiggly line is. Can you tell me what that is? I don't know what that is, but it looks very suspect. And so I just wanted to come in and tell people what's been going on as far as the newest updates. So people are saying that these cops were in an area, and as you can see, I have circled GFL. If these cops were in the area, and I'm talking about this area is very, very close to where Javion's body was later found. Let me show y'all. So right here is the location. Let me pull up the video. I thought I had some little maps in here. Okay, so what I'm looking at right here, I am showing y'all the distance from GFL, where the cops were standing at, and where um TNR tractor and trailer is. So they're saying that where the cops were standing was exactly in the area, and they definitely should have seen something. But what they're also saying is that they're a part of the Triple K and that they did something to him. They're saying that Javion was pulled over that day. Now, I don't know how true that is, right? Because if Javion was pulled over, then it should be proof of that. People in the area are saying Javion was pulled over right near the gas station in this area. He was allegedly asking to call his mother. Now, I don't know how true that is, and we see the gas station right there. But my point is to come on here and see the distance. Like exactly where I mean, I don't know exactly where these cops are standing at, but I do see the GFL truck right there. And so I'm just pointing out there's a church, that same church that we can see from where Javion was found. So the arrow that you see right here in the picture, that guy looks to be black to me. I see a haircut. I see a goatee. Looks like maybe a beard. I'm not looking at it right now. Shout out to Anita in the building. Shout out to Shiro in the building. Shout out to my BFF First in the building. Welcome in, y'all. And so, like I said, I don't have a lot of time, but I just wanted to show y'all that this is actually close to where, what is it called? TNR Tractor and Trailer. So let me pull that up just so you can see that some of the things that I'm looking at is directly. Wait a minute, what is this? Hold on, y'all. Let me see something. Okay, so it is a picture there. Let me move this right quick. So what people are saying is that these cops were in the area. If they were in the area, why? What were they doing in the area? First of all, why are they just standing here like this? Do y'all see what's on the ground? I mean, I'm trying to see is my eyes playing tricks on me or what? And I'm not gonna tell you what to see, but I'm just like, what is that? It is, yeah. What is that on the ground, and what are they doing? Okay, so let's see. All right, so you can see every right there where the circle is at, exact is where GFL is at. It's right by everything. It's right by TNR. It's only like a 1 minute drive, a 3 minute walk. So it definitely is in the same area, right? Now this right here is where TNR is. Now what I'm looking at here is, remember when they talked about Javion walking? He went to his truck and they could see in his hand that he was holding. Now this is where his body was found, right? They said that the sheriff actually said that Javion parked closer to the front of the building, which is where the cameras are at TNR. There's about 30 yards between his truck and where he was found. So they said the first time Javion got out of his truck, he had something in his hand. They couldn't make out what he had in his hand, right? He walks over to the wood line. He walked around a trailer and they couldn't see him no more. But when he came back, he didn't have anything in his hand. Wait a minute, you mean to tell me I forgot to go in the right mode? I think I did. God dang it. This sucks. I forgot to change my string to what's the name? Hold on, y'all. I'm all confused here. But yeah, so it's like, what are we looking at here, y'all? What are we looking at here? We're looking at the distance Javion walked from his truck that was parked up front, which would be right there. He walked all the way from up there, all the way back, and it's gonna go. Okay, so back past that trailer, and in this area is where his body was found. So they said he walked there first, right, from his truck, and then he went back to his truck. He sat there with his truck idled for about 30 minutes and then he went back over there. That's a long distance to walk back and forth. But what I'm trying to figure out is, what exactly did he have in his hand? They said they couldn't tell what it was, but they knew it was something in his hand. So what I'm trying to figure out is, what exactly do y'all think he had in his hand? I would think it's the rope, right? But what sense would it make for him to walk over with the rope in his hand and come back without it, but then later go back and unalive himself? Y'all know they said that they identified Javion by the packaging that was on this rope. Now, Taylor Publishing made a great point when he said, why didn't they just go look at the footage at TNR? Wouldn't you go check the footage of the closest business that you think would have captured him? Why would they go all the way to Walmart? So basically, what it sounds like to me is that whoever did this set it up. Now, what made Javion go get the rope is my thing. I'm trying to figure out what made Javion go get that rope. And then when he comes back, let's just assume the something that was in his hand was the rope. Could another truck driver have sent Javion to get the rope just so they could have proof that he bought it? Right? And then when they found him, the rope, the packaging was right there. So to me, whoever did this knew what they needed to make it look like Javion actually did this to himself. Oh, let's send him to the store, get this rope, and then open the package and just leave it there. Then they're gonna see that he bought it, right? So that's gonna just automatically say that he did this to himself. That don't make no sense at all. Okay. And then we already pointed out because they're saying that he gave a homeless person some money. Now, what don't make sense to me is, see right here, he just walked around. You're going to see the door move when he opens it. See, it just opened. It just closed. You can see him inside of the truck moving around, right? What I don't see is the door open again before he pulls off. They said that Javion gave a homeless man money when he walked to his truck. They said he got out of his truck and gave this $228 to a homeless man. We don't see none of that because we don't see the door open back. But what I did say is that they could have clipped that part out. But why would they? They said, but they also said, now I'm talking about when I say they, this is the GPS tracking of his locations. When we read that, it said that that was where it happened at. That he, when he went to his truck, he got in the truck, he got back out the truck, he handed the money to the homeless man, and then that's when he pulled off or whatever. But they didn't. It wasn't worded like that. It was actually confusing the way that they worded it to the point that I was like, okay, exactly where was he at? Was he at TNR or was he at Walmart? Because why would they say that transaction happened at the front of the store, yet they included his truck when his truck is clearly parked at the very back of that parking lot? Why would they say that that transaction of the homeless person happened when he walked out of the store or at the entrance of the store to be exact? And so those are inconsistencies is what it is. But what I'm looking at here again is that's how you right off of Vanco, you go into the GFR location, GFL location, and then you can see everything around here. Which, as a matter of fact, in the first when I first looked up the location, I seen this street, State Road, and I did like I turned around to show, okay, this is the area, this is what Vanco looks like. Because it seemed like the state route kind of changed into Vanco. But let me see, did I pull that off? Let me see if I kept that. Let's see what this one is. So that's Vanco Mill going into TNR. And again, I'm pointing out the distance from the door all the way to the back. That's a long distance. The sheriff has said, see them little shacks? That's another thing. I said, so if homeless people hang out at Walmart, then don't you think, and that's the house that they said a police officer stays at, y'all. And it's also been pointed out that it's a camera on that house. You got a church over here. None of this stuff had cameras to be able to capture what may have happened to Javion right here at TNR. Now, see, when I go back and turn around, you're going to see right here, whatever is across the street from here is directly where he was at. But I think I see right here. This is the house allegedly that a sheriff is supposed to, or some type of cop is supposed to live at. And they said it is cameras on that house. They didn't see anything. Listen, this field is very open, y'all. There's a gas station, there's a church. Javion probably felt safe in that area with a church being there, and it was like, businesses that should have cameras. Nobody seen anything, y'all. Javion sat out there for like 15 hours, y'all. They said from 7:30 to 7:30 p.m. And then he was found at 10 a.m. in the morning. Now TNR opens at 8 a.m. Why didn't TNR or anybody driving past there see him prior to 10 o'clock when the guy came to cut the grass? It just don't make sense, y'all. It just don't make it make sense. Y'all, please smack the thumbs up if you have not. Let's listen at this 911 call.
Can they not emergency? All right. I had some guys out here mowing grass, and I think y'all man out here himself in a tree. Look up in the tree? Yeah, he look dead. Okay, what's the behind his neck? Okay, and are you with him now? Yeah. Okay, and how old does he look? 25, 30, maybe.
Okay. 25 or 30. Okay. Is he awake?
No, I think he's dead.
Breathing? Okay.
No, it don't look like it. No, he was dead.
Okay. All right, got it.
I'm a first responder. I don't know how long he's been there.
All right, I'm just putting it all in here. Give me 1 second.
Pretty good.
I'm just putting everything. Everybody's already dispatched out there, and give me 1 second. Hold on 1 second for me. Okay, you there, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I got everybody on the way. Is there a defibrillator available?
He's hard himself. Yeah, he's gone. I ain't touched him. I ain't been around him yet. I mean, I've been close enough. I don't see him breathing at all.
Okay. All right, and
No, it ain't no detail around here.
okay, gotcha. I got everybody on the way out there.
Yeah, I hear the sirens, man.
Yeah.
It's just pulling in there now.
Okay. You see him there pulling up?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, sir.
Okay, so as we can see, he didn't give a damn. It was like he find bodies every single day, right? Now we found out later that's the owner of TNR. Again, look what's on the ground. What does that look like to y'all? These pictures are circulating, and again, they're saying these cops was in the area, which they were. You could see how dark it is out there. You could see also that there is light in the area too, like right where Javion was found at. It's a big light right before you go over that gate. And so, what were they doing? It's been said that um, a couple people said that it was 3 cops that pulled him over right by the gas station. They are saying now, like I said, it should be proof of this though, y'all. It definitely should be proof. But yeah, she wrote, she said, maybe whoever, wait, hold on. She said, remember the cases from back in the day where truck drivers would go to people's homes, businesses to deliver, and when the drivers got there, they complained that they were black. I think that was in North Carolina also. I wouldn't doubt it because listen, Taylor is boots on the ground and he is actually talking to the residents of North Carolina. People are coming out the woodworks, okay? And they're saying that. They're saying that these 3 cops that allegedly put him over has been a huge part of doing stuff like this and getting away. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm here to spread the word, but I also wanted to look to see if that was possible, if that location was right where he was at, and it absolutely is right where Javion body was found, right in that same area. I can't prove when this picture was taken, but if they pulled somebody over and they were in their police cars, they should be able to track that. But right now, I really want to know, was Javion pulled over? And then again, shout out to Chip. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. And so, was he pulled over or not? Somebody is saying, oh, they took his phone and all of this stuff. I'm not sure. Maybe whoever he delivered to was upset he was black and they could have told him he needed rope for whatever cargo he might have been picking up to tie it down in the truck, and then he went to buy it. Now, by the time he delivered at Walmart distribution center, he actually made the drop already. He bought the rope when he went to TNR. So I said, well, dang. I mean, he had already dropped his load off. He had already been to Walmart, and he basically was just he had went to Walmart. He was there for like 4 hours. That was like the first place that one of the first, I think it was the first place he went when he came in town. He did his drop, and then he went to that location. He made a few rounds and stuff, and I don't have the documents right in front of me right now, but he had already did his drop. And so I was like, maybe he got it. Maybe he went and got it for another trucker, right? Because explain him walking this far distance just to walk back and sit in his truck. What made him walk over there? Hold on. So this is the trees allegedly that he was found on. Let me move this comment right quick. Question, what are we talking about? We're talking about Javion. Yeah, we're talking about Javion Magee. And so let me pull this video back up. Look, like I said, this is the owner of TNR called it in, laughing. Y'all heard him on a 911 call. Like this was just another day. Oh, we find this all the time in the area. But I'm like, what's going on in this shack? Right? Let me pull that back up, pull that up. Oh, I got a couple pictures. Hold on. Let's see. These are supposed to be pictures from that night. And then this is the shack. TNR got a lot going on too. Okay, so that's that. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get. Yeah, I'll do that. My bad, y'all. I also looked up the company that he worked for, KLLM, and everybody ain't got some good things to say about that place, right? So allegedly, and shout out to Taylor Publishing. These pictures was from that night. Y'all see the little tree, two little trees. Y'all see how light it is outside, out there, right there at the gate, right? Here's a big old light too in the area. Didn't nobody see nothing? That big old light, so bright. Look at that. How do you miss it? How do you miss it? This is the area, lit, well lit. Now, if I'm not mistaken, well, that's the gas station, I think, right there. I'm not sure. Yeah, that is the gas station. And then this is T&R. This is a part. Okay, so that's not the. I think this is the front entrance right here. Yeah, because it's like it's a little, it's another area. Let me see if I got that on a picture. Hold on. But that I was looking for the shack too, because I screenshot that. Man, I hope I got. God dang it. Well, I can't do everything right now. I don't have it in here, but I will pull the video back up to make it make a little bit of sense. Let's see. Okay, so now let's go to the video of TNR and look how big the lot is. Locate that in the back, or locate the front area, and then and then we're gonna go to the back again. Right here, I think. No, that's just the GFL place right here. This is us looking at TNR, and the distance. So there's a gate right there. That this is going back towards where Javion was at. That's the part no, that's a little shack. These little shacks right here. I believe homeless people hang out there. It looks a mess over there, y'all. And that's what I was trying to show. Like, if it's homeless people in the area, they definitely sleeping in that little barn, right? Like, you think some homeless people gonna let that place sit there unbothered and ain't nobody monitoring it? That's why I was like, maybe somebody snuck up from behind him. That's the front of TNR. So I guess that is the shed that's towards the back that I was looking at. Let me see. But my point is, y'all, just looking at this area, How did nobody see nothing right across the street? Hmm? How did you miss it? That man's he was out there for 15 hours or 14 and a half, something like that. From I don't believe he was out there. Why would Javion even walk? Why would he walk to the gate with something in his hand and come back with nothing? Do y'all think he threw it over? Oh, I'm gonna throw this over the gate. I'll be back to take myself out. That don't even make sense. Somebody set him up. And it shouldn't be hard to figure out if Javion was stopped by the police or not. All of this stuff in a circle. And then we remember when Taylor went to talk to when it got the police report, they had him waiting 10 minutes. They made him give them his ID. They made a copy of his ID. Now everybody is telling him to be careful, be safe, stop going there by yourself, and all of this stuff. Like, so shout out to him for, being boots on the ground. But this is dangerous, and um I just pray that he's safe. But hey, we can't be quiet about this kind of stuff because this is flat out BS. It's straight flat out. They just tell us anything. Nobody is believing that. So okay, so right here is a female that was walking in the area where Javion was found, and you'll be able to see the little shacks that I'm talking about here a little bit closer. I heard a lady say, and I think it was on one of Taylor's videos, she said this used to be a ice house or something like that back in the day, and trucks would back up and get ice or something like that. I mean, I'd never heard of an ice house, but obviously it was something. But right now it's a shack and it's an eyesore. It should be shut down. I mean, because if homeless people was now look, this is the area where Javion was found. I said that people could have been behind here because you'll see in a minute that there's like a whole trail back there, right? So say homeless people hang out here. Um, did somebody rob him or somebody wanted his life, but why? I don't know, y'all. This don't make sense. But the guy that called, and I'm gonna put this up because I'm gonna have to get out of here in a minute. But give me 1 second. Wait, what is that? Oh, okay. So I'm showing y'all where everything is at on the map, showing y'all how close. And again, that circle thing, what is that, y'all? I'm so irritated that I'm in the wrong mode because these are not as close as they should be because I forgot to switch into portrait mode. Goodness gracious, I can't believe I did that, but I'm rushing. Javion Services is coming up. I don't have the date on it. Another thing, but I'll come back and talk about that. Another thing that I was looking at is I looked into the company that he was working for. Everybody don't have something good to say about this place. So they have reported back in 2022 that they were, let me see, right here, trucking company enacts the largest pay increase in history, right? So let's listen at what this lady had to say. And this is her right here. What she had to say about the company. I hope y'all can hear it okay.
Y'all, this company has taken me to a place that I don't want to be in. And I put in my 2 week notice last week. I tried to work out my 2 weeks, but I can't even do it, y'all. I never thought I would say a company is worse than Swift, but this is worse than Swift. Don't y'all ever in y'all life go work for KLLM. I don't care if this is the last resort. There's plenty of other companies that would treat you the way you want to be treated. And the only reason why I really came over here is because of my co-driver. I'm like, I had been here and stuff, but I'm like, okay, maybe it ain't what it seems. It's everything what it seems, okay? Listen to reviews, people. It started since day one. They gave us a smoker's truck. I got in here, couldn't breathe. I'm going down the highway feeling like I'm gonna pass out with 80,000 pounds. Do y'all know how unsafe that is? How dangerous that is? If I would have passed out and ran off the road because of some smoke smell, I'd have sprayed some of everything in here and it still smell like smoke 2 weeks later. The air went out a couple of days after we got the truck. Do y'all know what it feels like to sleep in the back in 90 to 100 degree weather with no AC? And then we didn't get none of the materials that we needed as drivers when we first started, like fan locks, low locks, EFS checks, handbooks, nothing. We showed up to those without the proper materials. They asking us for our meet you with that same energy. I don't care if you're the CEO of a company, I will be respected and I will demand my respect. I don't care how I get it, I'm gonna get it. The fuel cards, you show up to get your fuel, your car is steady declining. You call them, ask them what's wrong. They got attitudes like, I can't approve the transaction. I need you. That's what I need you for. That's your job. Then, if you don't feel safe going down a fuel route and you go another way or something, they fussing at you about, oh, you ain't stay on the fuel route. Baby, that route is not safe for me. So what you're telling me is your discount is more important than my safety. If you don't care about me, I don't care about you. If we keep getting dispatched to loads that's already late, they swapping us out 3 to 4 times a day. We taking a fall for it because y'all done assign us to a load that's already late and then we got to get there and sit. We done sat 3 times in 2 weeks. We're running as a team. This truck is never supposed to stop running at all. As a company, you shouldn't want this truck to stop. The mileage pay is complete BS, y'all. And then we getting the miles of a solo driver. We can't survive off that. I got to fight to get reimbursed for stuff that I done paid for. I done paid for trailer wash, scale tickets. Why do I have to jump through hoops to get my money back? And then they put multi-hour bonuses on my check. And so they taxed everything together. I call payroll because I'm trying to split the bonus evenly. They can't even tell me what the bonus would have been with the tax deductions. And I'm like, how you in payroll and you can't tell me this? What is y'all doing in there? But don't y'all ever go to KLLM because KLLM can KISS my complete ass.
Okay, well, that's what the people saying. Okay, she used to work for him, and that's how she feel about him. And then I seen a review. Here's a review from the beginning of this year. I have been, um, I have been here about 2 months. Been the worst experience ever. Stone Age login systems, rude, disrespectful dispatchers, nights, weekends don't do anything. They don't have to report or what your problems are. Unbelievably hard to get your money back for breakdowns or washout, etc. Macro this and macro that. I work for Swift, which she mentioned that when I first started, this place is worse than that. They also sit you so much one wait, they also sit you so much 1 week. I had 3 days of over 20 hours sitting till you loads are ready and they're not. Okay, so they have you sitting telling you loads are ready when they're not. This is written bad, y'all. And when they're not, don't make my word, don't take my word for anything. Come work here and see. I have made myself be here to at least get through the winter. I will be moving on soon. I have yet to hit more than 2,500 miles, and that was one time. Most miles around 2,000. They say they don't have the miles. LOL. Every company run the crap out of me. Have no idea what their deal is. Somebody said the company is a joke. This was 2023. The company is a joke. It is a phenomenal starter company for amateurs getting their 6 month experience. But I did, and that I see no future here. Okay, so it's good. It's a good startup company according to that person. This is where Javion worked at, and we got to get down to the bottom of it. I want to know ever. I want to know. Wait, dang! It just. I want to know ever that is on the ground. Um, I'm not sure. Yeah, like they putting it all out there. But I gotta get my butt off of here. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. And I will be back when I got more time because I definitely gotta get off of here. Thank y'all for tuning in. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not. And also if you're a content creator, please subscribe to my other channel, Make This Go Viral LLC. I teach everything YouTube. I teach analytics. I have a class coming up this Monday. So all you have to do is join my membership at $5.99 to join our classes starting this Monday to help to share how to read analytics and things that I look at. But shout out to everybody and thank y'all again. Let's pray for Javion's family. I'm praying that we get justice for Javion and get the truth because nobody is taking that he did this to himself. Please subscribe and press that notification bell and thumbs up. Please subscribe and press that notification bell and all right, until next time, y'all, we out. Peace and love, y'all. Hey, Renaissance Grandma. Good night, BFF, Shiro. Peace out, everybody in the bushes. Miss V out.